Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Billy Mayhew in Coronation Street got a huge surprise on Monday's episode when he found out that his boyfriend Paul Foreman had surreptitiously set them up for a religious wedding in front of family and friends. The couple exchanged wedding vows at the bistro to begin their day. After declaring their union as husband and wife, Paul confided in Billy that they would also be participating in an unofficial church ceremony. Paul had succeeded in persuading Billy's friend to perform the ceremony, fulfilling the archdeacon's dream of being married in front of his God. Sadly, a picture from the ceremony was irresponsibly left behind in the church. Thus it appears like Billy's rule-breaking will get him into serious trouble. The actor who plays Billy, Daniel Brocklebank, spoke with Digital Spy and other media outlets recently regarding the plot. Yes, without a doubt, Billy, being a religious figure, was a little let down. There were times during his Corey journey when he was adamant about not getting married because he didn't want to do it in a secular ceremony. He insisted on doing it during a religious ceremony. Of course, same-sex marriages in religious settings are prohibited by Church of England regulations. We are headed in the right direction since I am old enough to recall a time when we were unable to get married at all. Billy had always wanted to be married in a house of worship. Undoubtedly, Billy's choice to move quickly has likely been influenced by the fact that Paul's condition has given him justification to believe that time is not on their favor. On the other hand, even if Paul isn't in the best of circumstances, I believe Billy has made a conscious effort to hide his disappointment from him. He did not want Paul to think that the bistro ceremony was any less than perfect or impressive. He has therefore made every effort to prevent that from being seen. It was a lovely occasion. I've been in Corey for over 10 years, and during that time, I've performed wedding ceremonies for several people, so I've stood at the front of the church and watched them come towards me. It was really rather emotional to be the one going down that aisle all of a sudden. The scenes have exquisite writing. It was obviously emotional for Billy as much as for me. As he puts it, Billy never would have thought he would be doing this in front of his God in his church. He expressed his pragmatism on the wedding at the bistro and shared his realization that God is not contained in a structure but exists everywhere. It goes without saying that getting married there would have a different vibe. I'm overjoyed. To tell the truth, I'm amazed that this is the first one. When it comes to LGBTQ+ characters, Corey has always been a trailblazer. Really, how long ago was that with Haley? I find it amazing that this is the first episode since it features historical figures like Sean and Todd in addition to myself. I'm excited to be a part of it. How wonderful it is to be a part of Corey's first successful homosexual marriage ceremony, not just for a man. One that took place in reality. It's all related to Reg, who we never really get to meet. It has been mentioned that Reg the Verger is a character that stirs things up. Clearly, he discovers the Polaroid on the ground. The bishop is first prepared to look the other way. Unruly Reg, however, makes the decision to post the picture on social media, which sparks some controversy. The bishop continues, saying that while this may not be his opinion, he must appear to be taking action because Billy and Paul had disobeyed church doctrine. They have transgressed their permissions. Since Billy is an archdeacon, he ought to have been a little more responsible, in all honesty. However, I do appreciate Billy's realization that, well, you know what? Paul is plainly not well, but this is my own journey, and these are our decisions. We did it for these reasons, and time is not on our side. Billy is suspended by the bishop. Yes, Billy believes that in the end, he has an obligation to both explain and defend his actions. He believes this since the majority of the parishioners' harsh and slanderous remarks are being read by individuals on social media. Billy is approached by Weatherfield Radio. He doesn't go looking for them. Actually, I think this would be a terrific opportunity to be able to explain why we've done this, he thinks after initially saying no. Billy argues that since it's ultimately about two individuals who are in love with one another, he believes it is unjust that same-sex couples are prohibited from entering into a holy union. Why should those individuals be barred from attending a religious ceremony if they identify as religious? The bishop learns about this, and that's when Billy's situation starts to go a little wrong. Happily, Billy is still getting paid for the time being, so that's excellent. He is still receiving a paycheck because he is merely suspended and not fired. That would have created an additional degree of stress if they had ceased paying him. They are not avoiding the challenging problems that those who are caring for someone with motor neuron disease, MND, encounter. That implies that I sometimes experience a roller coaster of emotions from Monday through Friday. Fortunately, Pete, Ash, who plays Paul, and I click like crazy and laugh a lot. Even in catastrophic situations, we do our best to discover the positive aspects of the situation. We make an effort to maintain its buoyancy. There are going to be vivid and brilliant moments in your life whether you have MND or any other terminal condition. Nothing is completely gloomy, or obviously a long way ahead of what's on screen. What I've been filming today, for instance, won't be on until November, which makes it intriguing. The contrast between what I was filming that day and what's on screen is very noticeable when I watch it at home. That's undoubtedly due to Pete's really fantastic acting as well as the excellent writing. He's portraying a really brutally accurate person with motor neuron disease, and he's doing a fantastic job at it. Being able to travel this trip alongside him is an incredible honor. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe our channel Street Gossip for more update news.